Good afternoon and good evening, ladies and gents of All Pro Elite Wrestling League show. Welcome to another episode of Season 3 of the show. It is I, Reckless One here, host and owner of this YouTube channel, and we're streaming live at Los Angeles, California. As of tonight, we're witnessing every single championship match, to which means every single title you'll see according to the match card will be all on the line here. As we're going to witness several matches on this match card, handmade by myself and the APEW officials. And starting off, we will have the most historical triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, as Billy Gunn will defend his title against Hulk Hogan, known as Slick, and Randy Orton, known as Dumb. And since the lost match against Randy Tyrone in a champion versus champion match, he tried to redeem himself, but no luck, and he doesn't have no other choice but to prove Hogan and Orton he has what it takes to become champion in this matchup. That is why Billy Gunn will have to defend his title against these two contenders in a triple threat match. But the question is, folks, who will come out of the match with the title on his shoulders? Coming up next, the saga of the New Day and Viking Raiders continues, as Viking Raiders, just like the New Day, also seek revenge against the New Day for taking the titles away from them after becoming the new tag champs. Now, the Viking Raiders, they issued their demand in a championship rematch clause therefore, it will be them versus the New Day in a tornado tag tables match. There will be no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent through a table. And whoever tag team puts the other tag team through a table will walk out with the tag team gold around the shoulders. Coming up next, Ember Moon, the double champion in history, will now put her APEW women's title on the line against Tamina, who has her partner Natalya supporting her in the corner. Since Ember Moon, known as Tiny B, became the Queen of Arc champion, she didn't know she was officially the double champion in the history. And after a non-title match against Tamina, Tamina with the momentum has pinned the champion, and now she gains a title opportunity against Ember Moon's APEW Women's Championship. The question is, can Tamina's momentum be good enough against Ember Moon in this title match? Or will Ember Moon eclipse her head off to the point of retaining the title? We will find out when the show begins. Coming up next, folks, we will have a round one, a fatal four-way elimination match, which is why Seth Rollins, after successfully retaining the championship against Damian Priest in the previous episode, he will now put his title on the line once again, not against Damian Priest, but other two contenders in this fatal four-way match. With them, not only Damian Priest is present, but also Booker T and Cactus Jack also deciding to join the fray. Despite Cactus Jack being a former champion, he seeks to recapture the $1 million title. Coming up next, undisputed APEW title on the line, as AJ Styles, the challenger, faces off against the champion, British Bulldog, in the singles matchup. Remember, folks, when it comes to singles matchup, title does not change hands by either countout or disqualification. Now, as you may all know, before I was brutally interrupted, after AJ Styles won his previous match on the previous episode, he gained his opportunity to face off British Bulldog for his undisputed title. The question resides, can AJ Styles' momentum will be enough to propel his way to dethrone British Bulldog and win the championship? Will British Bulldog outmaneuver Styles and retain the title? We will find out when the show begins. Coming up next, for the first time on the champion's career, he will put his title on the line against the new #1 contender who recently won his opportunity against this title previous episode, but this time he decided to even up the stakes and the stipulation against the challenger. He challenged him to a no-holds-barred street fight for the X Division title on the line. And remember, folks, there are no countouts, no disqualifications. Falls count anywhere. And this challenger, Mr. Brody Lee himself, is no stranger to these kind of matchups. But can this young champion Max Cutter managed to retain the championship against this brute of a challenger? Or will Brody Lee triple power bomb or trifecta power bomb the champion to become the new champion? We will never know, folks. And coming up next, we will have another fatal 4-way elimination match, but this time, Randy Tyrone will put his North American title on the line against the three of the contenders he chose to the fatal 4-way match. Among them, there's the bad boy McKay, who is still willing to do whatever it takes to make a mark on the company. Along with him, there's Cameron Grimes and former Imperium member Alexander Wolf, excuse me. Since these challengers gave their all to gain an opportunity, I believe this must be the opportunity that Randy Tyrone has gifted them, telling them that at next episode he will prove himself worthy of the title by facing the three of them. Will Randy Tyrone live to regret the decision? Which one of these three contenders will walk out of this episode as the new champion? We will find out. But on the next match, we will have a World Heavyweight title on the line as Wardlow, the reigning champion, after successfully defeated previous champions to become the World Heavyweight Champion, he now puts his title on the line against Cedric Alexander after winning his #1 contenders match in previous match of the previous episode, and after losing momentum against Styles in the singles match. He has to prove he is worthy of this challenge. He is worthy of the opportunity. But does he have what it takes against Wardlow's brute strength? We will find out. But last but not least, the main event of the evening, the one main event match you've all been waiting for, as Stone Cold Steve Austin, known as Blood, the King of Arc champion, who was once the King of Arc briefcase holder, successfully cashed it in against Hogan, and now he will put his title on the line against The Rock, known as Crow. Two all-time greats, one hell of a rivalry. And now, with the King of Arc title on the line, the question resides in this main event, ladies and gents. Can Blood, Stone Cold Steve Austin, retain the championship against the Great One? Or will Crow make Blood rock bottom himself all the way to oblivion? Will it be the Great One walking out of this episode as the new King of Arc champion? Will Stone Cold Steve Austin manage to Stone Cold Stunner the Great One all the way to hell to retain the title? The moment you've all been waiting for is here. Every single title seen each match is all on the line. let the show begins. With the first match on the match card is Intercontinental title on the line as badass Billy Gunn defends his title against Randy Orton and Hulk Hogan. This is going to be a matchup to remember. It will be a classic to remember, honestly. But it's a triple threat rules. Every man for himself. No countouts and no disqualifications. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. But also the champion doesn't need to get pinned or tapped out to lose the title. Orton, Hogan, Billy Gunn. The match starts now. And here comes the Hulkster.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hogan!
Looks like Hogan here is all fired up here tonight. But can he become the first ever Intercontinental Champion? And folks,
and introducing the challenger, representing RK Bro, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
looks like the Viper is now heading to the ring, ready up for the triple threat match that is about to happen. Especially, he's never won a title in his career, but can this match be the match he can win his first singles championship? And here comes the Intercontinental Champion.
From Austin, Texas, weighing in at 283 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Billy Dunn.
And here comes the champion making his way to the ring, ready to defend his title to the fullest by any means necessary. And remember folks, it's triple threat rules. Every man for himself. No countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. And also, the champion himself doesn't need to get pinned or submitted to lose the title. And there it is, folks. The Intercontinental title is on the line in this matchup. Hogan in one corner, Orton in the other, and Billy Gunn on the other corner. And the match has begun with Randy Orton and Hogan going right after each other while Billy Gunn chills in the corner. And now Hogan shifts his attention to the champion as he drags him onto the ropes. And now shifts his attention to Orton as he takes him down and a leg drop on the arm. And now he shifts his attention to the champion. Beautiful headbutt. Down goes Billy Gunn. Beautiful choke slam to the Viper by the Hulkster. And now it's Billy Gunn's turn to go right after Hogan. And Orton, side suplex, down goes the Hulkster. And Orton, neck breaker, down goes the champion. And now it's Orton and Hogan inside of the ring. Beautiful Samoa drop by Orton. And now Orton, top rope he goes. Beautiful elbow into the heart of the Hulkster. Now Orton goes right into the cover, the hook of the leg, and Hulkster kicks out. And now Orton, quick vertical suplex to the champion, as now Hulkster delivers a big boot to the Viper. And he follows up with a body slam. And now he goes right to the cover, but Randy Orton manages to save the matchup. And he follows up with another body slam, but Billy Gunn's body is in the way. And now Hulkster goes right to the cover, but Billy Gunn manages to stop the pin cover. And a leg drop to the arm of the champion. And Hogan with the leg drop on Orton's head. Can he capitalize here? But the rope break manages to stop him. And now Orton counters Hogan with a dragon screw. And now Hogan goes right after Orton. And now Billy Gunn appeared out of nowhere. Reverse body slam. Down goes the Hulkster. What a ruthless right. And Billy Gunn, look at the strength of the champion. military press. Down goes the Hulkster. And now Orton dragging the champion into the corner. Stun gun over the ropes. Down goes the Hulkster. And now Orton with the vintage DDT to the champion. Nailed it. And now the champion's outside. And now Hogan with the vertical suplex to the Viper. And now he lands his head hard. Ruthless right, down goes the Viper. And he goes right into the cover. But Billy Gunn manages to stop his dirty pinfall in the matchup. Famouser! Home! And looks like Orton takes it back. And Billy Gunn manages to stop the pin cover. And a beautiful strength delivered by the champion, but Orton reverses, and now Billy Gunn reverses. And Hogan, Billy Gunn, double teaming on the Viper, and follows up with the elbow to the lower back of the Viper. Hand axe on the heart of the champion. What a strength by the Hulkster! And he follows up with the leg drop on the head of the champion. And he goes right to the cover. Hook of the leg. And a kick out at 2 by the champion. Wait a minute. Randy Orton he came back into the ring and tosses Hogan outside. And now Hogan returns to the ring. And Orton has Billy Gunn hit him in the corner and tossed him like a rag doll. And now Orton reverses the Hulkster's offensive. And shifts his attention to the Hulkster. I'm thinking what he's about to do. Wait a minute. Orton, second rope. He has Hogan where he wants. Super RKO from the second rope. And now Billy Gunn taking advantage of the commotion, delivering a gorilla press. Down goes the Viper. And now he goes into the cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at 2 by the Viper. And now Billy Gunn stalking Randy Orton. Delivering a finisher out of nowhere. And Billy Gunn goes into the cover. Hook of the leg. And Billy Gunn retained the championship against the 2 contenders. I believe Hogan made the biggest mistake of his life by chilling in the corner instead of stopping the pin cover by the champion. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks.
Here is your winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, Billy Gunn.
And looks like Billy Gunn has retained the championship against the 2 challengers. Instead of focusing on stopping the pin counts against each other, they decided to chill in a corner, to which is my vision was Hogan's big mistake. dear Lord Almighty. I bet you guys are wondering what's gonna be of Orton and Hogan after find out they lost to Billy Gunn in the triple threat match and retained the championship. But coming up next, another round of the saga between the Viking Raiders and the New Day continues after the Viking Raiders losing their tag title gold against the New Day after the New Day seek out revenge against them. And now it's the Viking Raiders' turn to seek demanding revenge against the New Day by invoking the championship rematch clause against them in a tornado tag table match. The tag team gold is on the line, and the question I also remain here: can the Viking Raiders recapture the gold that is rightfully theirs, or will the New Day manage to work together to put the Viking Raiders out of their misery? Tag team titles on the line, tornado tag table match, Viking Raiders, the New Day. The match is now. And here comes the former tag team champions, hungrier for revenge.
The following contest is a tag team tables match and is for the World Tag Team Championship. At a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
Looks like the Viking Raiders are ready for a war against the New Day. But are the New Day up to the war they're facing ahead of them?
At a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
And here comes the New Day, all fired up, ready for this tornado tag tables match. And here it comes. And there it is, folks. Tag team gold on the line, and the match has begun with the New Day going at each other on the Viking Raiders. Xavier Woods going after Eric, and Ivar going after Kofi Kingston. Remember, folks, there are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to win this match is by putting your opponent through the table. And whoever tag team manages to put their tag team opponents through a table will walk out of this match with the tag team gold around their shoulders. And looks like the New Day are giving the Viking Raiders a taste of their medicine. And looks like Kofi Kingston is placing a table now in the ring. And looks like Eric is stunned. And so is Kofi, and now placed another. And now Xavier is outside with Ivar, punishing at ringside. And now Eric has joined the fray inside the ring. Back suplex at outside of the ring. Down goes Ivar. Hold on, guys. There's been a technical difficulty here. Let's reset the match. There you go. Now the match has restarted and everything should be fair and square between the tag teams. And looks like Eric has go outside to retrieve a table right sooner in the beginning. And looks like Kofi managed to stop in the tracks, and a double springboard drop kick. Down goes the Viking Raiders by Kofi Kingston. And a drop kick, down goes Eric. And now Ivar tosses Xavier Woods outside and punishes the New Day member. And Kofi, a second rope splash delivered. And a boo drop, but Eric gets out of the way. And a drop kick of his own by Eric from the Viking Raiders. Suplex delivered, down goes Eric as Kofi Kingston now takes a table in hand and sets it up. And looks like Kofi Kingston has Eric where he wants. And Eric is eliminated. Looks like the New Day has retained the titles.
Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
That was very quick by the part of the New Day. When Kofi Kingston hurricanrana's Eric to the table, to the point, the New Day has successfully retained the championships. But the question is, will the Viking Raiders stop? Will the Viking Raiders won't give up until they get the tag titles within the rights? We will find out on the next episode. But coming up next, we will have women's action, as Ember Moon, known as Tiny B, since she became the double champion, now has to defend the APEW Women's Championship against Tamina after winning her opportunity in a non-title match against her. But with her partner Natalia in her corner supporting her, will Ember Moon manage to even the odds and retain the championship? Will Tamina Superfly splashes Ember Moon and becomes the next double champion in history? We will find out as the match starts right now.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pro Wrestling Women's Championship.
And here comes the challenger, accompanied to the ring by her partner Natalia, one half of the APEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. And here comes the APEW Women's Champion. And here comes Ember Moon, the War Goddess and APEW Women's Champion, and also known as Tiny B, who will defend the APEW Women's title against Tamina, known as Bandit. No matter if Bandit is no longer in the server, but she's still going to defend that title. And looks like Ember Moon is all fired up here.
Introducing the challenger from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
And looks like Tamina is ready.
And introducing the champion from Dallas, Texas, she's the Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Ember Moon.
And looks like Ember Moon is ready to put her title on the line as she defends the title against Tamina. Women's title on the line, Tamina in one corner, Ember Moon in the other. And the match has begun. beautiful underhook suplex delivered by the champion. And now Ember Moon with a submission of hold of her own. Can Tamina survive? And she does. Just give me a minute to answer the comments here. All right, let's proceed. Beautiful body slam delivered to the champion by the challenger. This is going to be a good match to remember. And a right hand by the challenger. Looks like she wants to punish the champion so bad, and he gets countered by a DDT by Ember Moon. Double knee stomp into the midsection. What a two ruthless rights on the back of the challenger. And now Ember Moon has Tamina where she wants. As Ember Moon goes for the missile drop kick, but she missed the target. Beautiful packed suplex. Down goes the challenger. And Tamina counters. Swinging neck breaker, down goes the champion. And a super kick delivered. Can be Tamina's momentum and moment on becoming the new champion. And the cover she goes. Hook of the leg, kick out at two by the champion. And a stomp into the arm of the champion. And I believe Tamina, she's going to the top rope. Beautiful super fly splash on the back of the champion. Can Tamina capitalize here? The cover after the super fly splash. And we have a new champion. Let's have a look at some highlights after this match, folks.
Here is your winner and new Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Tamina!
For the first time on Tamina's career, she is now the new APEW Women's Champion, to the point she is now officially the next person to become double champion. And it looks like her partner Natalia, she's very proud of Tamina. For the success for becoming the new champion, she's proud to be. And I believe this has sparked a rivalry between the two women. But coming up next, it looks like $1 million title is on the line in a fatal four-way elimination match as Seth Rollins defends the title against Priest, Booker T, and Cactus Jack. Despite Cactus Jack being the former $1 million champion, he's now managed to gain this opportunity to become once again champion. But in this path, he has Booker T and Priest, who are also hungrier for gold. The question is, which one of these men will manage to pin down Seth Rollins? Or will Seth Rollins even the odds against the 3 contenders and retain the championship? Priest, Cactus Jack, Booker T, Seth Rollins, fatal 4-way elimination match, $1 million title on the line, and it starts now. And here comes Cactus Jack, who's all fired up and ready to regain the championship that he was never once lost before. And here comes Booker T. Woo! Look at the fire and the heat. Jesus. Will Booker T become the new $1 million champion after outmaneuver the other 2 contenders and the champion? Will Cactus Jack regain the title that once never lost before? And here comes Damian Priest, the Arch of Infamy. And here comes the $1 million champion. The 3 challengers are now in the ring, awaiting for the $1 million champion to come. It looks like Seth Rollins here. He better not to be too overconfident on the odds that are stacked against him. And there it is, folks. The $1 million title is now on the line. Will it be Cactus Jack? Will it be Booker T? Will it be Priest? Or will it be Rollins to walk out of this match with the title in the shoulders? And the match has begun with Priest going after Cactus Jack, and the champion goes right after Booker T. My goodness gracious. And looks like Cactus Jack, Priest, and Booker T are in the ring as Seth Rollins now makes his return to the ring after being knocked out. And Priest now goes right after the champion. And Booker T goes right after Cactus Jack, and Priest manages to fail the target as Seth Rollins gets out of the way and rolls out to the ring. And stun gun over the ropes by Cactus Jack. And now Priest goes right after Jack. And he delivers a south of heaven. Down goes Cactus Jack as he goes right into the cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out of two by Cactus Jack. And a kick out of two by the former $1 million champion. He attempted the standing moonsault, but Cactus Jack moved out of the way. Woo! Reverse body slam by Booker T as Cactus Jack moved out of the way. Running, swinging neck breaker, down goes Booker T. And a knee to the face of the champion by Priest. Booker T goes for a roll-up, quick kick out by Cactus Jack, and a reckoning to the champion by Priest. Can Priest eliminate the champion right here? Cover, hook of the leg, and the champion is eliminated. Seth Rollins is eliminated, which means we're going to crown a new champion over here, folks. Will it be Booker T? Will it be Cactus Jack? Or will it be Priest? And Priest tossing Booker T hard. And Booker T goes for the scissors kick. Down goes Priest. Can he eliminate Priest from the occasion? And the rope break forces him to break the pin. Snapping DDT by Cactus Jack. And now Cactus goes right to the cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out at one by Booker T. And now Cactus Jack tossing Booker T into the corner. And now Cactus Jack shifts his attention to Priest. Beautiful power by the Archer infamy, and it cost Cactus Jack outside. And looks like Priest wants a piece of action to Cactus Jack outside the ring. So has Booker T. And Booker T, I believe he managed to steal a reckoning move from Priest's playbook. And he tossed him in the apron hard. And Cactus Jack landed hard on the table. And Cactus Jack. Wasteland delivered. Down goes Priest. Paying homage to Wade Barrett. And Booker T shifts his attention to Cactus Jack and tossed him hard on the steel steps. And follows up with an elbow drop over the lower back of the former champion. And Cactus Jack gets out of the way. Looks like these three challengers won't stop at nothing until they're punishing each other to the limit. Russian leg sweep, down goes Booker T. And now Cactus Jack gets into the ring. Priest tosses Booker T hard on the steel steps. Stomping in the arm. And looks like Booker T is setting up a table. And Cactus Jack gets in the ring while he awaits for either Booker T or Priest to go after him. It looks like Priest gets an armbar lock outside of the ring. But remember, folks, pinfalls and submissions are only counted inside the ring only. And Priest tosses Booker T hard on the steel steps. And a running bulldog outside to Priest by Cactus Jack. And a knee to the temple. And another one. And Priest gets out of the way. And Priest tossing Booker T hard on the steel steps once again. And Cactus Jack tossing Booker T hard through the floor. And he tossed Priest head first in a steel ring post. Booker T landing Priest hard on the floor. And Cactus Jack shifts his attention to Booker T, and Priest goes right after Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack reverses Priest. And now Booker T and Jack double teaming against Priest. And Booker T tossing Priest harder on the barricade. And a back suplex delivered to Booker by Cactus Jack. And looks like Cactus Jack is tossing Booker T hard on the floor. And now Priest is returned to the ring as Cactus Jack delivers a knee stomp into the forehead of Booker T. And now Priest goes right after Cactus Jack with a ruthless right until he lands hard in the corner. And a suplex delivered to Cactus Jack. Midsection first in the top of the barricade. And now Booker T tossing Priest hard on the floor as Booker T goes inside of the ring. Russian leg sweep by Cactus Jack. It looks like Booker T comes back outside again. And a back suplex. Down goes Priest. And Booker T dropping head first of Cactus Jack into the apron. And Jack reverses Booker T. Priest goes right after Cactus Jack. Kick to the arm of Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack gets out of the Booker T's knee. Looks like this is a never-ending cycle between these two challengers. They're willing to punish each other to the point of reaching their limit. And a kick to the face of Booker T by Priest. What a strength by Priest. And now Priest returns to the ring. And Cactus Jack tried to toss Booker T back into the ring, but he missed. And now Priest, vertical back suplex, down goes Booker T. And now Cactus Jack tossing Priest back into the ring. And looks like Cactus Jack also returned to the ring. And a reckoning delivered to the former champion by Priest. As he goes for the cover, hook of the leg, and kick out at two by the former champion. And here comes the spinneroonie to Booker T, but Priest managed to stop him with a reckoning. Down goes Booker T. As Priest goes to the cover, hook of the leg, and Booker T is eliminated. And follows up with a stomp of heaven to the former champion. And he follows up with another reckoning to the former champion. Priest goes for the cover, hook of the leg, and Damian Priest has achieved the impossible. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks. There was a spring of back and forth between the three challengers after the champion got after Seth Rollins gets eliminated. There's a spring of back and forth between these three challengers after Seth Rollins gets eliminated. But all the three challengers, Damian Priest is now the new $1 million champion. And looks like Seth, after losing the title, I believe he wants revenge. Same thing goes for the Viking Raiders and Amber Moon. But we will find it out if that will happen on the next episode. But coming up next, we will have a singles match as the British Bulldog defends his undisputed APEW title against the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Styles, after facing countless contenders to become the number one contender for British Bulldog's title, and after facing Cedric Alexander, to the point that Cedric Alexander, the number one contender for the world title, has lost to AJ Styles in order to Styles to gain momentum for this match. The question is, can this momentum Styles gained be enough to become the new champion? We will find out as the match between these two is right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Undisputed Championship.
And here comes the challenger. And here comes the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, who gained some momentum from the previous matches that after winning the number one contenders match and after putting Cedric Alexander away. Will this momentum be enough for Styles to become the new undisputed champion? And here comes the champion with the flag of his country held pride along with him. As the APEW Undisputed Champion and representing his country, he will now defend the title against the Phenomenal One. Let us see what kind of a matchup we're witnessing here.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And introducing the champion from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the undisputed champion, the British Bulldog.
And there it is, folks. The undisputed title is on the line. Will it be Styles walking out as champion, or will be British Bulldog retaining the title? And the match has begun with British Bulldog going after Styles as he pulls him into the ropes. And a clothesline, down goes Styles. And it follows up with a series of offensive right hands. It looks like British Bulldog wants to punish the challenger so bad. I think this can be Styles' chance to punish the champion. But remember, he has limited time to get him back into the ring and pin him. And Bulldog tossing Styles into the steel ring steps. Now the referee's on the count of 6. And Styles returns to the ring. And so has the champion. Snapping suplex by the Phenomenal One. And British Bulldog reverses the phenomenal one. Gut wrench suplex, down goes Styles. And Styles reverses Bulldog. Brain Buster connects. And Styles. Damn! What a move! Planted Bulldog hard, and the cover. Kick out at one by the champion. Looks like Styles has to keep up this momentum up. And he follows up with the clothesline after the combo combination. 450 springboard, 450 splash by Styles. And now he has British Bulldog where he wants. Phenomenal forearm delivered. Can Styles become the new champion? The cover, hook of the leg, and we have a new champion, folks. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks. And looks like Styles has become the new champion. A huge victory by the phenomenal one. And it's much deserved one, to be honest. And I believe this match created a rivalry between these two. But I believe British Bulldog will also eager to invoke his championship rematch clause against Styles after this episode. But coming up next, APEW X Division title on the line. No holds barred street fight, as the champion proposed it against the challenger. Even though Brody Lee, the challenger, is no stranger to these kind of matchups, as he's been through hell in these matchups before. But can Brody Lee outstand against Max Cutter and become the new champion? Or will Max Cutter manage to outmaneuver and outstrengthen the challenger to retain the title in this matchup? Remember, folks, no countouts, no disqualifications, falls count anywhere. But before the match starts, we will come back for a few minutes. So don't go anywhere, folks. All right, folks, we're back in action as tonight X Division tonight APEW X Division title on the line. No holds barred street fight. It is Brody Lee versus Max Cutter. The match will happen now.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the All-Star Championship.
And here comes the Exalted One, known as Brody Lee. That is also the challenger who won the previous 8-man battle royale to gain this opportunity against Max Cutter's X Division title. And here comes Max Cutter, the current reigning defending X Division champion.
Introducing the challenger from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 289 pounds, Brody Lee. And introducing the champion from England, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the All-Star Champion, the Bruiser, Max Cutter.
And Max Cutter, with the X Division title in hand, standing tall and proud. And there it is, folks. X Division title is now on the line. Will it be Brody Lee? Will it be Max Cutter walking out the ring with the championship? And the match has begun with Brody Lee throwing his first punches right after Cutter. And a double hand choke slam. Down goes the champion. And now, looks like Brody Lee goes up for the Lion Tamer. A submission move, shades of Chris Jericho. And Cutter survives. And a headbutt. Follows up with a devil inside. And a running neck breaker by Brody Lee. It looks like Brody Lee wants to put an end of his reign right here. And he goes for the cover. Kick out at 1 by the champion. And now Max dragging Brody Lee to the ropes. And a DDT to the leg of the challenger. And a released back suplex. Down goes the challenger. And looks like Max Cutter is getting the momentum he needed. And he tosses Brody Lee outside as the action continues. And he now goes right to the cover. Hook of the leg, and a kick out at 2 by the challenger. And now, Cutter dragging the challenger back into the ring. But remember, folks, it's Falls Count Anywhere match as Brody Lee reverses Max. Black hole slam, down goes Max. Cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2 by the champion. Can Brody Lee capitalize on the momentum against the champion? And he follows up with a discus lariat. Can it be it? Cover. And a kick out at 2 by the champion. No one has ever kicked out at discus lariat of Brody Lee. And now, Max Cutter reverses Brody Lee's offensiveness. And Max, look at the power of that man as he drops the snake eyes onto the top turnbuckle to Brody Lee. And Brody Lee lifts him up, power slam delivered. And now Max Cutter gets up. And I believe he's going for the sharpshooter. And a wicked stomp. Down goes Brody Lee. Looks like Max wants to punish Brody Lee from limb to limb. Stunner and follows up with a dragon sleeper. Will he make Brody Lee tap out right here, center of the ring? And remember, folks, X Division title is on the line, and Brody Lee manages to escape. Electric chair. Down goes Cutter. And Max caught Brody Lee on guard. Package pile driver delivered. As he goes into the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out at 2 by Brody Lee. And now, Max, shin crusher delivered and follows with the dragon screw. And now, Max in the corner. He has Brody Lee where he wants. Can he perform the maneuver? And Brody Lee reversing Max's finisher. And follows up with another discus lariat. Can this be enough? Cover, hook of the leg. And Brody Lee is the new X Division champion. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks. What a matchup! after a lot of punishment Brody Lee endured. But somehow, some way, he gained a lot of momentum to the point he delivered a second discus lariat.
Here is your winner and new All-Star Champion, Brody Lee.
And now, for the first time on his career, Brody Lee is the new X Division champion. Congratulations to that man right there for putting an end to Max Cutter's championship reign. And now, coming up next, another series of fatal four-way elimination match. But this time, Randy Tyrone puts his North American title on the line against the three contenders that he chose to face and to prove how worthy of a champion he is. Will it be either Cameron Grimes, Bad Boy McKay, or Alexander Wolf to walk out with the title on the shoulders? Or will it be Randy Tyrone to retain the title against the three contenders? Fatal four-way elimination rules, guys. Every man for himself, no countouts, no disqualifications, and the only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission, and the champion doesn't need to get pinned or submit to lose the title. Remember, guys, it's a fatal four-way elimination match, and the match itself, it starts right now. And here comes the former member of the Imperium, Alexander Wolf. And now, Alexander Wolf, former member of the Imperium, is now making his way to the ring. Will it be the one to gain the North American title? And here comes Mr. Cameron Grimes himself. And there it is, guys. Cameron Grimes now heading into the ring, all with the momentum in his favor. But are the odds against him? And here comes the bad boy McKay heading into the ring to get some action going. And here comes the North American champion, folks. And looks like Randy Tyrone all fired up, ready to defend the title to the fullest. But even the stacks are against him or Cameron Grimes. Let's see if these competitors have what it takes to tear down against each other. And there it is, folks. North American title on the line. Will it be Alexander Wolf, Cameron Grimes, Bad Boy McKay, or the champion himself? And the match is on as Cameron Grimes goes right after Alexander Wolf, and a beautiful hurricane run to the champion by Cameron Grimes. And another one. And he follows up with a release back suplex to the champion. Looks like these guys are willing to tear down against each other. And a kick out at 2 by the champion as Bad Boy McKay delivers a knee drop from the second turnbuckle. Gut wrench suplex delivered. And Bad Boy McKay goes right to the cover. Kick out at 2 by Alexander. And Bad Boy McKay delivers a slam to Grimes. And a knee to the face. Down goes McKay. And Tyrone, fall-away slam to Alexander Wolf. And Alexander counters the champion with a dragon screw. And now Wolf in control of the matchup. Running Valley driver. Can he capitalize here? The cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at 2 by the champion. As McKay and Grimes fighting against each other outside of the ring. And Wolf, top rope he goes. He has the champion where he wants. He's calling out his attention. Beautiful forearm smash from the top rope. Beautifully executed by Alexander Wolf. And now the champion fights back. Side slam delivered. And a standing splash delivered to Wolf by the champion as Alexander Wolf gets out of the way. Cameron Grimes outside counters Bad Boy McKay with a dragon screw. And now Alexander Wolf gets countered with the suplex by the champion. Tyrone gets reversed. Russian leg sweep by Alexander Wolf. Can Alexander Wolf pick up the momentum and eliminate the champion? Can he do it here? Sit down power bomb. Can Alexander eliminate the champion? And a kick out at 2 by Tyrone. Looks like Alexander Wolf is this close to eliminate the champion from the occasion. And now Tyrone reverses Wolf. And Tyrone gets reversed. And Cameron Grimes goes for the cover. Kick out at 1 by McKay. And Wolf running Valley driver. Down goes the champion. Can Alexander Wolf pick up the momentum and eliminate the champion? Sit down powerbomb. Can the second time be the charm? The cover, hook of the leg, and Randy Tyrone is now eliminated. With Randy Tyrone out of the championship picture, we are now crowning the new North American champion. Will it be Alexander Wolf? Will it be Grimes? Or will it be Bad Boy McKay? This is going to be a hell of a matchup to remember, folks. And now, the 3 men are now outside of the ring as Alexander Wolf tosses Grimes back into the ring. Bad Boy McKay delivering a snap suplex to Wolf. And another one. And a knee to the face by Grimes. Looks like these 3 contenders, after having the champion eliminated, they won't stop at nothing to gain the gold for themselves. And now Grimes and Wolf double teaming against McKay. And now Grimes returns to the ring. But he comes back outside. Bad Boy McKay reverses Wolf. And now, but McKay tossing Wolf back into the ring. Beautiful package suplex delivered by Grimes. And a stomp into the head. And now Wolf gets back outside. And a front belly to belly. Down goes Bad Boy McKay. And now Grimes gets back into the ring. Alexander Wolf delivers a belly-to-belly suplex to Bad Boy McKay. He follows up with a series of kicks. beautiful painkiller by Cameron Grimes. And Wolf reverses Grimes. And Wolf tosses Grimes into the steel steps, and Bad Boy McKay take the opportunity to take care of Wolf while Grimes is outside. Beautiful releasing suplex. Down goes Wolf. And following up with a discus clothesline. Down goes Wolf. And Grimes, package suplex. Down goes McKay. And now Grimes takes advantage of the distraction to pin down Wolf. Cover, hook of the leg, and Alexander Wolf kicks out at 2. And Grimes gets reversed. Alexander Wolf. Final cut. Down goes Grimes. And Wolf gets another sit-down powerbomb to Grimes. Can it be it? The cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2 by Cameron Grimes. And Bad Boy McKay now returns to the ring. Back suplex, down goes Wolf. And a stomp to the arm of Wolf. And a cave-in! A cave-in by Grimes! Catching Bad Boy McKay off guard. Hook of the leg. Bad Boy McKay is eliminated. And now Grimes taking advantage of the situation. Reversing Wolf. As he goes for another cave-in. Will it be Grimes' moment? The cover. Hook of the leg. And a kick out at 2. And now Grimes. Beautiful maneuver by Grimes. Will this be enough? And we have a new North American champion. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks. What a hell of a fatal 4-way elimination match to remember. We thought this could wait for an eternity, but somehow, some way, Alexander Wolf manages to get rid of the champion and follows up with the others fighting against each other in the hopes of becoming the new champion.
Northern All-Star Champion, Cameron Grimes.
Congratulations to Cameron Grimes on becoming the new North American champion after dethroning Randy Tyrone. My goodness gracious, that is one hell of a matchup to remember. This is going to be a hell of a matchup to remember. But we are closer to the main event. But coming up next, we will have APEW World Heavyweight Championship match as Wardlow puts his title on the line against Cedric Alexander, the one man who manages to gain the #1 contenders match in the previous episode, and he's now facing Wardlow head on for the title. But can Cedric Alexander recover the momentum he lost against Styles in the previous episode, or will Wardlow brutalize this man to retain the championship? World title on the line. Will it be Cedric Alexander or will it be Wardlow? And the match starts right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And here comes the challenger making his way to the ring. Now with the challenger in the ring, awaiting for the champion. And speaking of the champion, here he comes.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander. And introducing the champion from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 265 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, Wardlow.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The World Heavyweight Championship is now on the line. Will it be Cedric Alexander to become the new champion, or will it be Wardlow to overpower the challenger to retain the title? An atomic drop delivered by Cedric, and follows up with a neuralizer. Looks like Cedric Alexander wants to put an end of this so quick. And an elbow drop from the top beautifully. And he goes into the cover, hook of the leg, kick out of 2 by the champion. And an elbow drop on the midsection of the champion. And another one. Looks like Cedric Alexander wants to put an end of his championship reign so quick. And now, Cedric dragging Wardlow into the corner. Second springboard moonsault delivered by the challenger. And another, and a modification of the neuralizer. And he goes for the cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2 by the champion. And I believe Cedric Alexander has what he needs to become the new champion. But Wardlow reversed the challenger. And a backbreaker delivered. Looks like Cedric Alexander is this close to become the new champion. And now Wardlow has what he wants. 1 powerbomb. 2. Trifecta power bombs. Down goes Cedric. The cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2 by the challenger. Looks like the challenger survived with the trifecta power bombs. And Cedric reversed the champion. Snapping DDT. Landing the champion face first hard on the canvas. Looks like it's Cedric Alexander's turn to gain momentum as he goes to the top rope. He has Wardlow where he wants, but he misses the target. And Wardlow snapping back suplex to the challenger by the champion. And a beautiful modified neuralizer. Down goes the champion. Will it be enough? Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out at 2 by the champion. And now Sandrick picks up the champion, and I believe, will this be it? Brainbuster connected! Brainbuster connected by Cedric Alexander. Will this be enough to put the Wardlow away? The cover, hook of the leg, and Cedric Alexander is the new world champion. Cedric has achieved the impossible. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks. This is one hell of a matchup to remember for the world title. My goodness.
Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, Cedric Alexander.
I'll be damned that for the first time on his career, Cedric Alexander is now the new World Heavyweight Champion after dethroned Wardlow and his championship reign. What a hell of a matchup we witnessed, folks. And now, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment you've been waiting for. The main event of the evening is finally here, as the APEW King of Arc Championship is on the line. Stone Cold Steve Austin, known as Blood, will put his title on the line as he defends the title / throne against The Rock, known as Crow. 2 all-time greatest, 1 rivalry, and 1 title on the line. Will it be Crow dethroning Blood to become the new King of Arc champion? Or will Blood Stone Cold Stunners the Great One to retain the championship for the rest of eternity? King of Arc title on the line, The Rock and Stone Cold. The main event match, it starts right now, folks. Let's head into the action. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the men's prestigious of Honor Championship.
And here comes the Great One. And listen to the crowd bringing electricity to the stadium. My goodness, it's electrifying here. While the Great One is in the ring, here comes the King of our Champion. I hope you're all ready for this action, folks, because it's the main event of the evening. The Rock, Crow, the challenger, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Blood, the King of our Champion.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock! And introducing the champion from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds. He is the men's prestigious of honor champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And there it is, folks. The King of our Championship will be now on the line. Two all-time greats. One rivalry we're witnessing here. And one hell of a championship match we're witnessing here as the King of our title will be on the line. Will it be The Rock? Will it be Austin? Let us find out as the match starts now. And the match has started with The Rock throwing some right hands and tossing Austin into the mat with an elbow into the forehead, to the back head of the Texas Rattlesnake. Looks like the Great One won't stop at nothing until he lays his hand on the gold. Knee to the midsection. And now it's Stone Cold's turn to return the favor to The Rock. And now Stone Cold delivering the favor to The Rock as he delivers the offensive too, as he tosses the Great One into the corner. Now The Rock reverses Austin. An atomic drop delivered to the Great One by Austin. And now The Rock, beautiful suplex delivered by the Great One. And looks like The Rock wants to put an end of Stone Cold right here. And now The Rock, top rope he goes. And an elbow drop from the top delivered. As he goes into the cover, kick out at one by the King of our Champion. Looks like The Rock has Stone Cold where he wants as he tosses Stone Cold outside. And looks like the referee has started the count. And now The Rock heading outside to pick up Austin and toss him back into the ring. And now Stone Cold reversing The Rock. And now Stone Cold returns to the ring, so as The Rock. Wiseful choice by both the challenger and the champion. And Stone Cold goes right after The Rock. And now Steve Austin goes to the cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at two by the Great One. And now Stone Cold picks up The Rock. The Rock reverses the Texas Rattlesnake. Rock bottom. The Rock just delivered the Rock bottom. Will this be enough? The cover, the hook of the leg, a kick out at 2 by the champion. My goodness, what a matchup. Looks like The Rock gets his signature reverse. And Stone Cold goes right after The Rock with his might. And now Stone Cold goes to the cover, hook of the leg, kick out at 2 by the Grey One. Signature after signature, finish after finisher. And now Stone Cold picks up The Rock. Snake Eyes delivered in the corner. And looks like Stone Cold is continuously and recklessly punishing the Grey One. And another stunner. Will this be enough? Now Stone Cold is dragging the body, the lifeless body of the Grey One near to the ring as it goes to the cover, hook of the leg, and Stone Cold Steve Austin retains the championship. Looks like the Kingdom era of the King Stone Cold, known as the Blood, continues. Let's have a look at some highlights, folks. Looks like The Rock was this close to becoming the new king of our champion, but suddenly, somehow, someway, all of his might was never enough to put down Texas Rattlesnake for the count. And defying the odds, Stone Cold Steve Austin retained the championship.
Men's prestigious of honor champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin has managed and successfully defended the title against the Grey One. And one hell of a main event we just witnessed, folks. And with that, looks like we've reached the end of this stream, the end of this episode, and looks like I have to wrap up this stream up. Thank you all so much for watching this episode. We've witnessed some title changes, and some of them managed to retain the championship while even the odds against the others. And that's it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for watching. As of me, I am Reckless Swan, and I'm signing over and out. Good night, everyone, from Los Angeles, California.